I actually fell into the corporate world, or the private sector, when I was waiting to go back to college. I had an opportunity to go to college to do my A-levels somewhere near Reading, and whilst waiting to go back again, having only done kind of a year, I then started working at McDonald's because it was an easy place to get a job, and it was a way for me to earn some money while waiting. So I then went to FE. So I had my second chance. So even though I didn't manage to finish my college where I did have a place, I then joined the local FE college, Amersham and Wickham College, and I did a part-time A-level in English literature, language and literature in the end. And I did that part-time. I think it was maybe twice a week in the evening, whilst I was working full-time at McDonald's, and managed to get the grade I needed, and then went to apply for the university course, which was kind of done 2 years as a HNC at Amersham Wickham College, and then 2 years top up at what was then called the Buckinghamshire Chilterns University College, now is Bucks Uni. And again, so those 4 years I did part-time while I worked full-time at McDonald's, and continued rising up the career ladder. And by the time I graduated, I'd been running 3 restaurants for a franchisee. I then felt like I wanted to go to a different company. I worked for a company called Welcome Break for a bit as well. And it was really there that I had an opportunity to support kind of training and development. And indeed, my role was very much someone who would come in and kind of mold a team and train a team. So whilst doing that, I realized that that was actually what I had always enjoyed about working in these companies. I had people who came to get jobs with us who came out of school having not finished their GCSEs or not got very good grades, and they needed to get a job. But at the same time, whilst working with these companies, we have very good training packages. So people then were able to develop their skills, and maybe skills that hadn't been recognised at school, for example. And I was always in a position where I really wanted to continue developing people and also giving people an option for their future, giving them a choice. And I did have a lot of young people who then ended up going back to school, having worked for me, which wasn't very good for staff turnover. Well, I achieved QTLS, I think in 2009, 2010. And of course it was important for me because I felt like I was part of a profession. I still do, obviously, but that really kind of made me almost feel like, yes, I've gained it, I'm now part of the profession. And of course, there are other benefits that QTLS can give you. For example, you can transition into a school sector, the school sector if you want to. It's something that's very meaningful when you go to international countries to teach. So there are other benefits to being recognised as a professional. And actually, it's quite difficult in the absence of something like that to prove that you are who you are, in terms of, as in a teacher, you've got other things to prove you are who you are. And since then, the organisation I work with has been very involved with now Education and Training Foundation. We have really believe in supporting the sector and supporting teachers in the sector and raising the quality of teaching and learning in the sector. And that's something that I'm quite excited about for the future. And so being a member of the Society of Education and Training is just one of those things that I feel comes with being a professional. We all know that doctors have their professional body, lawyers have their professional body, well, why not teachers? I feel that it makes me feel more a legitimate professional, and having a body that you can work together with, a membership body, always gives you strength. Always gives you strength in terms of negotiation or in terms of opportunities like training, CPD, for example. And it also gives you access to a lot of other people who might all be in the same position as you, or who might want to know more about something and support you in your future journey. So definitely, I feel like I've benefited from being a member.